take your presentation.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I am Rashid Ali, the finance manager for Lovely Footwear, and he's like the marketing manager Muhammed Ibrahim, and on the extreme right is like the human resource manager Ms. Navjor Kaur. So we are starting like from the overall performance of the company from year 2010 to year 2013. As you can see from the earnings per share, we have like when we started the company in 2010, we have the share price of $2.50, and but in year 12 and 13 wasn't good for our company because we made some losses in year 11, but huge losses in year 12. That's why the earning per share is negative in year 2012, but in year 13, due to our strategy, we managed to recover our earning per share, and this time we're standing earning per share like $2.72. And if you see like on the return on equity in 2010, we have like 17.3%, but there was also decrease in 11 and in year 12. Year 12 was really bad for our company because we made huge losses in year 2012, but the year 13 was like the best year for our company in terms of performance, because in year 13 we gained like much of our losses into you can say make our like expenses into profitable. So as you can see, our credit rating, everything was bad in year 2012, but in year 13 we managed to put like a reasonable rating. As you can see, like the credit rating was C minus in year 12, but year 13 we recovered it and it's now on B. And the image rating as well is like we started from 70 but gradually decreased, and in year 2011 was 54, 12, 63, and but year 13 is now standing at 69. As you can see on the stock price, our lowest stock price was in year 2012, but in year 13 we managed to gain like 3 times of 2012. So that's the overall performance of the company. And now if we talk about the financial performance of the company, here you can see the 4 indicators like the revenues, expenses, net profit, and return on equity. And you can see here like in 2013 everything is increased from revenues to expenses, because if our revenue increased, it means our expenses will increase as well. So but in 2012 our net profit went to negative, so we were near like the risk of bankrupt, but because of our strategy, so we performed really good in year 13, so we managed to get back our net profit into positive. And if you see like the return on equity, it stands now 15.5%. And if we talk about the ratios, the current ratio stands like 2.9% at the moment, which was just like 1.3% in year 2012, and year 10 and year 11 wasn't bad. They are like just a slightly change in the rating, but year 12 was like, as I said earlier, we made losses in year 12 in everything. So you can see that default risk ratio is 0.1% in year 12, and we were like at high risk or default, but because of our good strategies and the performance of the company was really good in year 2013, so our default risk ratio is at the moment is 1.2, which is not really good, but we are working on it. So in the coming years we will have even like better ratio about this, and also our credit rating will be improved. So on the other hand, like in year 2013 we have just like, we don't have like any cash balance, but we have the overdraft loan at the moment is 11 million, and yeah, we are, but in year 2012, if we compare 2012 to 2013, you can see that we gained even like 85% from our losses and convert into our profit. So we have just one loan of 6,000 for 1 year, so we will pay off the loan. But the remaining two loans are like, one is 10 years loan and the other one is 5 years loan. The 5 years loan we will pay off next year. The 10 years loan will go like a number of more years. So that's now like for the financial part. Now I will ask the operations manager, Muhammed Ibrahim, to comment.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammed Ibrahim Guman and I'm the operation and marketing manager of Lovely Footwear. And today I'm going to represent you my company's operations and marketing performance. So first of all, I will start with the plant capacity. The plant capacity is same throughout all year, and it's almost like, but we just we have underutilized our plant capacity in year 2013 because of high opening stock in 2013, because as my colleague mentioned, in 2012 we faced huge losses due to our poor strategies, and we had a lot of inventory in year 2012 which came in year 2013 as a opening stock, and the reject rate had increased by 0.3%, which is a really slight in numbers in the branded segment, and we haven't produced any private label due to that heavy losses in 2013, as we thought we need to focus, because we haven't got a good response in that private label section. So we tried to sort out that thing, and we tried to invest in other section where we got a good amount of response. And after that, the total production cost decreased in 2013 as in comparison to 26.45. It decreased in number of ways. The cost of production decreased because of decrease in standard material costs, best practice training, super materials use, and cheap labor cost. And the material cost for standard was $15 million and superior was $40 million. Reason that we were able to undertake productivity of lower cost, which had enabled us to make good profits. And then there's a good amount of days, inventory days had gone down by 181.98 days more compared to year 2012, because as I mentioned, in year 2012 our sales were really poor, and we try to put our stock level on sale so that we can get rid of our previous stock, and we can we manage to put new stuff. But the thing is that it gives us kind of benefit, means to say that what people are actually wanting from us, because our prices were really high in 2012, and that's the main reason for that. And the ending inventory has 78.30% decrease compared to last year, and it's the same reason as I mentioned, that due to the price change, and people really liked our price as compared to the quality which we introduce in that. And we focus on 5-star rating. We spend $48 million in TQM, Six Sigma. It helps us to increase the production with good quality and lessen reject rates. And that reject rate is just increase. It happens because there was increase in productivity to meet the record demand exists in the market when we approach that low cost. And another reason in that reject rate is the demotivation among employee because of low incentive paid per pair, and the low cost per pair. So now I will discuss some of the marketing performance which we have achieved. So the total sales revenues, we have three segments: internet, wholesale, and private label. So we done a great job in internet segment, and we had 384% in internet segment. It increased by 384%, and in wholesale it increased by 53%. As I mentioned, like private label, we didn't focus on private label. Due to that's why like we haven't done any kind of progress in that. So we tried to focus on one thing to overcome the losses which we face, and to give some kind of hope to our shareholders that we can do something better in future. And after that, like the expenses, we tried to decrease our expenses in as many ways as possible, so that we can come up like with the things. So advertising expenses, like we spent like in 2012 $60 million in advertisement, but now in comparison to 2013 we only spent 47 million. So it's a good thing for us that we are just working on our policies so that we can reduce that as much as possible, so it can help us in other ways. And then we got like decreased retailer support, and the rebate offer, we didn't offer any rebate because we thought like our products are not that bad, means to say like they're standard ones. So we thought like we can like survive without that. So the next thing which I'm gonna move on to is the price comparison from year 12 to year 2013. So the price has gone down respectively from $85 per pair to $65 per pair for internet segment. That's the main reason, like when we try to decrease that, we try to work out on some of the things, and then we came up that our price, when we comparison with our competitors in the market, we were the only company who were like charging that high amount. So that's the reason like we went for that strategy, and we got good response. And the wholesale prices were ranged from $47 up to $53 per pair. And as I mentioned before, the retail support decreased by 37% in year 2013, and we haven't offered any rebate in 2013 because we feel our product is now not low value products. And now I would like to call my HR manager to represent you on human resource management of our company.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Navjor Kaur and I am a human resource manager of Lovely Footwear. So I'm going to represent year to year like 2010 to 2013. Our worker productivity pair per worker. It was in 2010 6.6500 million, and in 2012 it was slightly increased, and in 2012 it again slightly increased, but in 2013 it is decreased. Worker productivity has decreased by 3.40% in year 2013. The number of workers that was working in 2010 1913. In 2012 it goes down 1721, and in 2012 again the ratio has increased 2008, and in 2013 it is increased 2211. And the regular pair produced branded and private level was also increased according to 2010, 12 and 11. Our 2013 is increased. Branded production has increased by 11.88% in comparison to 2012. Annual base wages North America was 15.0 in 2010, and 2011 it is slightly increased, and in 12 as well slightly increased, and in 2013 it is 15.6. And Asia Pacific it is 2.8, and in 2012 again it remains same, and in 2012 and 2013 it is again remains same. So the incentive per worker in North America, it is 5.1 in 2010, and 2012 it is 4.8, and in 2012 and 2013 it is remained same 203 0.3 0.3, it remains same. And in Asia Pacific as well, there is a slightly difference between all the years. If I talk about like the employment training, it has increased in 2013. It was in 2010 9.20, it is increased into 2011, and in 2012 again it is increased, and finally in the 2013 it is increased by 7.5%. So in our future strategies, the balance between production and demand to be remain same to avoid order loss. In future we will produce more so that we can fill the demands of our customers, because in the 2013 our productivity was decreased 3.40%. So in future we have a plan to produce more. Worker incentive plan will be revised and incentive will be increased, so that our worker, those who are working for the company, for helping the company to develop more, so we will try to pay them more incentives. Company will also consider the social and environment responsibility in future. We want to make our product more environment friendly, so that the environment remain good. Focus on North America and Europe Africa market to increase sale further. We are trying to focus on the North America and Europe African countries to increase our sale. Contract with renowned celebrity to improve brand image. We are trying to meet celebrity, those are already in the market, so that we can improve our brand image while filling the blank spots. Last year in 2013 we got industrial reward, so for the next time again we want to put our company flag on the top. We are thinking like this. Thank you very much.
Well done. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.